legislature do you ever...
Illinois Governor Pritzker joined firefighters from across the state to honor 5 firefighters lost in the line of duty last year. They turned down for the 31st annual Firefighter Memorial and Medal of Honor ceremony in Springfield. 8 firefighters from across the state also received Medals of Honor, the highest award an Illinois firefighter can receive for outstanding bravery and heroism.
It takes a truly special person, a hero, to drop everything and put yourself in harm's way to help someone in need. Each year at this sacred memorial service, we offer tribute to those heroes to remind us of the sacrifice they made.
The governor says their sacrifice is also a reminder of our greatest aspirations to serve family, community, and country.